Everybody just clap your hands.
You got ballet, ballet, ballet. Zappa, zappa, don't do that. Let it go.
And we
Let it go.
everybody.
Alle, 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 alle. Howdy, 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 howdy.
All hands to the sky.
Lovey, lovey, do, lovey, do. I tell you, I have to play mass. I have to play mass.
Well, listen, if you want progress and no stress.
Representing the beautiful island of St. Lucia.
Oh, say it again. Say it again.
Representing a cultural ambassador of the beautiful island of St. Lucia.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, my brother.
Goodness.
Yes, so welcome to Calabash TV.
Thank you for having me.
Yours truly easy alongside DJ Nasio. TEDDYSON John is here.
In the building, live and direct. How are you? Happy
good,
New
man.
Year. Happy New Year to you.
Join us for stunning red carpet Caribbean elegance with TEDDYSON John and his live band, the TJ Project.
2024, I know you started in Trinidad and Strip.
Alongside his very special guests, Nadia Batson, Alison Hines, Skinny Fabulous,
When the lights go down.
Destra Garcia, Mikhail Tasia, Jimmy October, and Kess. Also featuring St. Lucia's very own KO and Shemi J. Get your tickets now.
The Strip is the newest brand, the TEDDYSON John experience. Strip was born out of actually COVID, where we did, I don't know if you remember what we did by the Pitons.
Welcome to this beautiful island. Taking that view in the back, take that in.
So a lot of the songs that you probably heard me do already, we decided to do like a different version of them. And this is where stripped came from. So when you strip out the noise. You get that, you hear the lyrical content in a different way. You know, some of the songs I prefer them with that stripped down version than the actual version if all the noise you weren't able to hear. So that brand was something that happened, and I took the chance to do it in the mecca of Carnival, which is Trinidad. A lot of people thought I was crazy to do it. A lot of people thought, okay, who does this guy think he is, you know, to come into our thing and then do something like that.
Yes, hi, good morning.
Morning, Happy New Year. I understand you want to win a ticket to go down to TEDDYSON John's Stripped experience.
Yes, I would love to because last year my daughter and we attended and it was amazing.
Wow. All right, here's your question. What did you love most about last year?
I am not much of a carnival person, but what I loved, what was appealing to me was the fact that in the midst of carnival, you have this, acoustic experience, and that is what was most appealing, and I was not disappointed.
And the time frame that I chose to do it, it was in the heat of the carnival. So you're talking whether it's cooler fete, wet fete, all kind of fetes going on, and then I get people to come, to the Napa, Performing Arts Center in Trinidad, with shit and tie and jacket and sit down and have a good time,
Yours truly from the beautiful island of St. Lucia, TEDDYSON John. I am here, Trinidad, in my second home. You see where we at?
Napa in Trinidad is a place that I've been manifesting for probably years, and I always walked around that building. Anytime I went to Trinidad, I looked at it and I dreamt of doing stuff there, mainly because St. Lucia don't have a place like that. Our thing is the cultural center, which I wish can be, that's the longest temporary structure that has ever been, there. So I was hoping that we can probably, fix that or do something a day. I think Minister probably have something like that working on or what have you. But I wanted to make a statement inside Trinidad and not make it in a regular place, but make it in the National Academy of Performing Arts. This is the biggest cultural, arts place, and I really wanted to do something.
Good night, everyone. Teddy, I feel like I'm in St. Lucia right now. I'm feeling the hospitality.
The first show, people showed up, and I think people were curious, the radio announcers.
And then we had to talk about,
Oh my goodness.
we had to talk about Stripped before you leave.
When people came and they saw what it was, then they got hooked.
So they're coming out of curiosity just to see.
Curiosity has to see what I'm doing there.
Yeah, because somebody walking the tightrope is saying, okay, let me see how far I can get.
Then let me see what's going on. Then you nuts to come in here first of all, but let me see what you, Teddy boy, and even some of my peers in the industry, like boy Teddy, them thing they work around here, or sometimes people that you have on the team itself, telling you like, hey, that different place and getting you a little nervous, but I believed in it because I knew what it could be.
TEDDYSON, honey, good afternoon. I just jumped in my car. I listen on the radio.
Talk to me.
And I remember meeting you in person, taking a picture with you.
Anybody else Soca music, make some noise. Somebody say long live Soca.
Thank you so much. Thank
Happy
you so
belated.
much. You're really trying to sweet talk me, It's all right. It's
Well,
working.
the ticket is yours. You're good.
It's working.
You get through.
The ticket is yours. So you're gonna have you and that special person in your life. You're gonna come spend that Wednesday evening with me at the Napa for my concert Stripped.
Are you ready for the TEDDYSON John experience?
It may be cold in studio this morning, but TEDDYSON John is definitely bringing the warmth to our hearts and to our space. Talking about Stripped with TEDDYSON John happening tonight at Napa. Good morning, TEDDYSON.
Morning. How are you?
I am good. How are you doing this morning?
I am great.
For me, I would say, Teddy, that seeing our artists, the prominent ones that we are accustomed seeing running on the stage and mashing up the place, even though we know of their vocal prowess and their abilities, seeing them, like for me, one of the most prolific moments was hearing Nyla do Come Home in that acoustic format where it was stripped all the way down. And the crowd, like I got goosebumps that night. I remember like, oh, this is what this song could do.
I'm telling you.
Well, I had 5 persons last year, so I think I'll bring
in 10. Okay, all right.
That is performance. That is performance.
Thank
Judy,
you.
hold the line first. We'll take your information, let you know you're getting the tickets off air.
I wanted to do it there to make that statement and then be able to go different, places with it. So this is a brand I believe in a lot, and that brand can be as big as a music festival.
A baby take a chance on me, hey, and I can't guarantee. But don't make me pay for your X Games. Don't make me pay for your X Games. Don't make me pay for your X Games. You see all that baggage? Drop it. I like that. Drop it right down.
Is it a brand that you plan to export?
Oh yes.
Franchise and so on?
Oh yes.
Outside of Trinidad?
Oh yes, outside of Trinidad. Trinidad was just the planting, the seed planting for it to know that it can, it can work. It happened this year again. I did twice.
Right.
It happened this year again. I want to do it, home in a nice, area, you understand, to do. I have different places that I'm speaking to get it done. We're in talks with Bermuda and the Prime Minister to get, certain things, then send kits also to get it done. But it's something that can go, it can really spread around. I believe in it a lot.
Yes, we got far more way to go. Far more way to go. And we keep going. We keep going.
Hey, yeah. Everybody send no shot. Let's go, send no shot. Wave with me.
Now you're just coming out of jazz. I know you were in U4RIA.
Yes,
and a few other venues. Talk to us about the significance of jazz to an artist like yourself, especially local artists and so on, the value of having Felicia create this brand.
Yeah.
What it means to them.
I know what you're thinking. You gonna make it through. You know what I'm saying? I know what you've been there. I know you've been there. I know you've been there. I know you. I know what you're thinking. Trust me, I've been there too. You got to get up the ground, and VIP all good. Let's go.
Well, I've been a part of jazz was one of the things that made me. That's so before anybody knew I was in the Bacchanal, I was always in jazz. So it's one of the biggest networking pools a serious musician can take advantage of, because when these artists come there, you have an opportunity not only to snap a picture with them and but you can really speak and talk to their management, talk to the A&R, it's been a big marketing tool. U4RIA is an amazing place close to my heart. I love U4RIA, and the U4RIA going to be, or it is, the numbers that we see come out, it's amazing.
It's main stage too.
Yeah, it's main stage. Yes. Yes, in that stadium there, it's amazing. So to be a part, of that fringe event, it was amazing. The organizers, just the way everything ran, professional. It was cool.
Put everything up in the air like this for me. Let's go. Then squeeze. Let it go. Put your hands in your feet. Let's go.
Talk to me about that journey.
Stop the rhythm. Ring the iron.
I mean, now that you reflect, you're getting close to 2 decades in this business. Talk to us about the journey and how it has transformed your life and the possibilities it has laid out for you.
It was a journey that I happened to hop into. I always say I got tricked into it because that's what Pen and Ace, that responsible for me doing a soca song. I thought I was doing a demo. Yeah, and when I heard the shout, I heard DJs putting that up on radio. And pulling them the first time, end up in a competition, I don't know how. And then it happened when I won the Groovy Monarch and that kind of stuff.
Look, we spreading love for the season. Too fast and fight, we got no reason. People come along, let's come together and chant this song while we sing it. Welcome to my land of
And then from there, people just always wanted to hear my contribution.
Hey, start it now. Hey, allow we do it now. Step forward, I move forward.
You can be known here on the island, 238 square miles. You can be known here, but they don't probably know you in the region. They don't know you internationally. So I wanted to be, that person. I wanted to be one of these faces also. So the journey for me, and even finding myself and what I wanted to do, because I was in that point where I didn't know what to do. You want to give people, you kind of not true to who you want to be, because people expect a certain thing, from you. Like when I decided to go inspiration, with Ale, that didn't rub people right, because, they wanted the out and bad, they wanted the bacchanal, but that was not what it was, what I wanted to do.
I woke up this morning and I feeling nice, but the path that I chose comes with battles to fight. As long as I'm living, my future is shaping, and where I am heading, got no time for problems.
They didn't really take it on in St. Lucia, and only when it went through Trinidad, and came back, that's when everybody, jumped on it and understood what I wanted to do. When I got with Ale was me starting over again, that's after 10 years, because nobody cared about the out and bad and the coming down the road and wind up on me and they didn't care about that. Nobody knew that.
That was your calling card.
That was my calling card. That is what introduced me to. So in these people's mind, I just start.
Hold the weight on your shoulder. Put your troubles behind you. If you fall down, just get up and get your head out the dirt. And
your background and so on, in terms of, you mentioned about you was an instrumentalist, as an excellent vocalist.
Yeah.
Somebody did excellent work in studio. You also performed and so on. All that prepared you
all
as
that
well.
All that prepared me.
all hands to the sky. If you believe in the Most High, thanks for giving me life.
The people that I had around me, I mean, I'm a full-fledged musician. I play the instruments, you know. It's not one of these people that you can be fooled, you know, with music and you can put a something over my eye and give me a 6 for 9 when music is concerned. I had a lot of people that helped me, you know, Richard Payne, Francis, Barbara Kadey, Pen and Ace on that side of things, you know. Just different people that I dealt with before that gave me that opportunity to be a part of something before I was able to be that on my own.
Thank you, Jaja. At the end of the day, I go down on my knees. Oh, make your advances. Take all your chances. It may be hard at first.
You're at a point now where you're 2 decades as a soca artist, full-fledged soca artist. I guess you've been doing that almost full-time for 2 decades now.
Yeah.
What kind of thinking what kind of things are you thinking of now in terms of, okay, where do I move on from there? Because you have to keep innovating.
Oh my goodness.
And COVID taught us that you definitely have to innovate.
What I am doing right now, I cannot say.
Understandable.
I cannot say.
But the thing's in train.
But it's definitely next level. It is definitely next level. It is sometimes you've been training for something your whole life indirectly, but you didn't know until you probably need it. You understand? So the next phase of what TEDDYSON John does is very different. And it has to do with music as well, but it's next level, you know, and I am totally excited about that. COVID taught me a lot. COVID taught diversification.
Something on my chest, I want to express it. Let me ask you a question. How can I say what I want to say?
Imagine you put out a body of work and then you create a tour around your body of work. You understand? The streaming numbers are right, but the truth is that you don't make anything when it comes to streaming. It's 0.3 cents a stream.
So it's really a marketing tool.
Yeah, that it is barely a marketing tool to get yourself available. I think the way to go is that you create your fan base and you build your fans. So live for me is everything.
She don't want to be perfect. She don't want to be right. All she needs is to hold my attention just for
Over 300,000 songs come out a day. You understand? It's
competitive.
It's very competitive. There's no way you getting everybody to listen to what you want to do. So you had to be in a different way. So my thing is being able to start. Although I've touched the big stage, I've touched the 10,000, the 30,000 people, but I don't mind being in a position where I can start with 50 intimate, 50 turn into 100, 100 turn into 150. You understand? Then 200, 300. But that intimacy for me and building that fan base is very, very important.
A ritual from the heart. Can't wait for it to start. See the rising of the dawn. Today will be us one.
So imagine you have 10 people following you. Not a problem. Imagine you put out an album for $9.99. Or you put out an album, you understand? You put out an album for $10. You have 10 people for that, super fans following you. They buy that album. You do the math. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine you go directly to these people. Pharrell put out an album about 3 weeks ago. You ain't hear about it. It's not on YouTube. It's not on the streaming platform. It's not. He has 50 million followers. He dealt with these 50 million followers. So 50 million followers buying your album at $10. You know, so a lot of what I do is different. The songs that's gonna be on the album have nothing to do with Carnival. You know?
It's more of a level playing field.
Yes.
But then you have to distinguish yourself.
Yes.
In terms of your product.
Yes.
So you have a time frame for that project?
Everything has to be done before November.
Oh, so this year project?
Yeah, this year. Okay. Yeah, before November for sure.
Destiny
Well, listen, if you want progress and no stress, let me see you put your hand in the air.
So you've released a song so far for this season for St. Lucia, Up and Up and
Up and Up.
And I noticed you collaborating with Elmo Norville. Talk us about the experience of working with him, a young producer.
Elmo is a fiery, producer, and he has a urge and a yearning to get better and do what he does. He's been sending me stuff for a while, and I was like, nah, that's not it yet. Nah, you. And then I sent him an idea for a song, and he came back so we produced it together, and we, wrote it together.
My brother and sister, don't you know that I'm your keeper? TJ, I'm where you there.
I
Elmo.
tell you, I have to play mass.
I have to actually play mass this year, because listen to me. The song forcing me to do it. Confession, I've never put on a carnival costume in my life. That's wrong. That's wrong.
And you've been to carnivals around the world?
Oh, around the world.
Charge up already, cruise I'm ready, link up and ready to go. I don't wanna miss that, no, I don't wanna miss that. System heavy, trucks them line up already, I'm ready to roll. So I must find myself behind a bumper again. I tell you, I have to play mass, I have to play mass.
I am excited about it, only because of what it is and the vibe and the energy.
I take 2 shots already, the cruise are ready, link up already to go. Tell them, I don't wanna miss that, no, I don't wanna miss that.
So I'm playing for the first time. You understand?
That's history in the making. History
in the making. I'm playing TEDDYSON John in full costume. So y'all can keep following me. Everything social media at TEDDYSON John, and stay tuned to what's next, because what's next is amazing. It's next level. It's amazing.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You claim that you know me, but you don't really know me. The kind of things I show me, you have no clue what I've been through. Try everything that you've been done, but only God really groomed me to be the way that I am today. I on the road, I on the road, yeah. I'm in a different place, I'm in a different space. I on the road, I come up the oh yeah. I don't care what they say, 'cause today.
And the key takeaway from today for the fans is only $9.99.
Only $9.99. only $9.99. That is what it is.
Celebrate a new way.